Hey, I'm Chris. I'm the Long Box Punk, and I am here to give you another indie comic review. This one coming from my pal on the social media. He is a heavy influencer in the comic space on social media. He has curated a ton of starter packs for indie comic folks, comic publicists, regular comic creators, comic podcasters, all sorts of comic people in the Blue Sky app there on social media, whatever you want to call it. But he also hosts a podcast about comics called Comics and Chronic. He is a proto-punk coming on the show soon, and he has his very first comic running right now on Kickstarter. It is called Superguy. Now, this is from Tony Nacho, and he shared the original one shot with me months ago. And then when they finished let me get to there we go. Joey Murphy is the one that's done the art and the lettering on this book. But the first chapter was crazy fun, and I knew we were in for a really good time. I just didn't know we were in for this good of a time. This chapter is chock full of comedy, of like slapstick humor, of just very fun, feeling 90s cartoony Looney Tunes almost vibe at certain points, all with just a story that I didn't expect at all. This is so much fun. It is running right now on Kickstarter, like I mentioned. This is a special reviewer page. Here's one of the variant covers. I love the ridiculousness of the bugles on the fingertips. Here is another pinup. And then here is a stellar pinup as well, themed from when the aliens invaded in the first chapter. And then here's the main cover of Superguy, just flipping off Robot Guy. He doesn't need your stinking help. But this story has very fun. It's just very it's a super bright, super over the top tale of Superguy, who is the big city's best superhero with his sidekick, Robot Guy. And the story that ensues is all about who Superguy is and what he does for the big city, and fighting bad guys like Dr. Broom here, right down here in the little bottom down there. It's that sort of wordplay that makes me really, really enjoy this story. It also, oops, I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Here we go. So here's Robot Guy coming in and just terrifying the poor children. And that's really the tension of this whole story. I'm not going to say anything else because you just need to go into it expecting a fun, funny comic, because that's exactly what it is. Now, it's on Kickstarter right now. It is fully funded. It is actually like smashing through a bunch of the stretch goals. And so if you back Superguy #1 before the campaign ends on April 20th, get it? 420 Comics and Chronic from Tony. No, yeah, 420 is when this ends. You have until then 15 days to go as of the date of this recording. It has tripled its funding goal, which is just outstanding. I love seeing that for someone who is so involved in the comics community on social media and is doing what he can do to just talk about comics and how freaking rad they are. So Joey Murphy slays in the artwork in this. It is super, super fun. I love, there's plenty of little things in this book that I picked up on that I feel like aren't the main bread and butter of what makes Superguy like a top tier indie comic right now. But it's the stuff that I enjoy reading. It's the small little side jokes and the small little gags, or the references to like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner in Looney Tunes. Like there's a couple moments that very much feel influenced by those two characters just chasing after and fighting each other. Super fun. I had a blast reading this. I think anybody that likes action and comedy will also like this. And Superguy's like a sarcastic, wise guy. I love those characters. So it is on Kickstarter right now. I've got it linked in this description below, so you can tap and get to the campaign, check it out for yourself. There's a couple preview pages. You can see all the reward tiers. You can check out everything that's going on, read the full synopsis of Superguy from Tony Nacho himself. But my thanks to Tony. I look forward to chatting with him in full when he comes on the show. That is coming before the campaign ends on April the 13th is when Tony's going to be here. And I can't wait to chat and chop it up with him on the show. But as for now, I'm going to stop talking so that you can click that link, go check out the campaign, and do what's good for you, punks, and read some indie comics, because I am out of here. See ya.